You can't really say that out loud, but what if you get a lemon?
Yeah.
I mean, what if you get a kid that's got some real fucked up things going on?
But if you go from India, that's a big pool.
That's the thing.
Right? Why is that funny, motherfucker? Why is that funny?
Why, because you can't swim in it?
Come on. There's a lot of lemons in India, too, though.
There's lemons anywhere.
Well,
No, he's just saying there's more. Yeah,
I know,
so
I
it doesn't
know.
really change the odds. But yeah, I would love to adopt a kid. I would love
That'd be
it.
sick, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could adopt one that's already kind of grown enough.
Yeah.
It's like people do that with dogs.
Yeah, but
You,
then
like,
they got
wait
the
for-
psychological barrier and
you
scars.
wanna-
of the
Nah, you got a rehomed kid. That's
Foster
fine.
home.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
you could get a foster kid
The
that you
kid
like.
attacked another kid or something. They had to rehome
No, I think a
him.
foster kid been through the foster system. That's fucked up.
Yeah, they might try to crack your wife. You got to be careful with that, for real, because they don't have any attachment to her like that, and they're already grown.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a good
That is
point.
like a real thing.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot with adopted families.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, big issue in the foster care. Just a big issue. Big issue.
You got to teach him to not try to crack.
You got to set rules. Yeah.
blurp.
You know.
Okay, no, that's not. Nope, we can't do that.
No.
Come on, dude.
What, you got to teach them to not fuck people they're not supposed to.
Nope. No, this is a politically correct podcast.
Oh, did we blurp that?
Yeah, we blurped. Oh, yeah,
we
that's what
blurped
we
that.
did.
We
Yeah,
blurped
yeah,
it. We blurped it. We blurped it.
We blurped it, dude.
One blurp.
He
Yeah.
used it. He used it. Wait, you have an appointment that everyone will find out why soon enough. But before that, do you want to do our white elephant gift exchange?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we have our gifts here.
Okay.
So the rule is you get to trade once.
Okay.
And Alex, you had bought the gifts earlier, which I feel guilty about. Would you
Okay.
like to, since you bought first, would you like to unveil first?
I never played this game, so I actually don't know how it goes.
So you get to.
I love how Andrew Schulz is still bringing up Akaash Singh's wife. Oof, it has not gone well for them. I will say this, though. I think they did address one issue behind the scenes. And it's something that Andrew later alluded to when he went on The Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne the God. I think they went ahead and shut up the wife. They shut up Jasleen. There hasn't been a new TikTok or Instagram. And her last video she did on TikTok was her in studio with that other Indian chick to do their podcast. And she dropped that video the day she went on Flagrant 2. So obviously, because of the response of that, they have put the kibosh on her and told her to tell her Indian buddy friend, don't release that podcast because that one never came out. And obviously they were going to talk about everything that happened on the Flagrant one, I bet. Because I bet you, like, they recorded the Flagrant one, then she went and shot that one afterwards with her Indian friend. So I think they put a stop to her publicly humiliating him continuing going forward. But I love how Andrew just keeps going with the shots at Akash. And it's just going to be a thing that's going to go on forever. Like I said, how is he, Akaash Singh, how is he going to do any crowd work going forward? How is that going to happen? How is he going to go off on that one British guy who didn't laugh? When you can't go off on that guy anymore, when that guy just gets to go, yeah, but your wife, and there'll be no response. Akash will immediately shut down. It's like, like immediately gets his plug pulled from that. Because there's no response he could possibly have back. His wife embarrassed him, made him look like an idiot, like a fool. Probably messed up his career. I mean, look, now the podcast is always just a little awkward with him on it. The stand-up shows are going to be weird. There's just going to be a pall over everything now because of what she has done. And to some degree, a lot of this is Akash's fault himself. I mean, he allowed this, and I think it continues to allow it to some degree. But like I said, it does seem like he's putting the stop to her doing this online stuff. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. I mean, Akash, he's got to get his Indian pimp hand strong. Get an iron rod or something, whatever they do over there. Yeah, thought I'd get in the kitchen and make some more curry or something. I think she's from that Puerto Rican part of India too, because she doesn't look that Indian. So like, she's from the Puerto Rican part of India. I'm assuming there's different parts. I see all different colors of Indians. So I assume like all the dark black ones live in one section and so forth and so on. I don't know where she would be from like the Colombian section. Just crazy what happened to Akash though. Poor little Akash. I mean, just his demeanor, everything. And every time now, like, Schulz brings up his wife, he just gets defeated and broken. You see his spirit break. It's a sad thing to watch. I mean, a career down the drain because of her. Podcast awkward. Not just for him, but for everyone else. You notice it's only Andrew taking the shots because of his position in the pecking order there. No one else feels comfortable enough to take the shots at Akash other than Andrew. And even Andrew's holding back a bit, but at least he's still taking them and still acknowledging it and still bringing it up, which I knew what was going to happen going forward. That's why there was rumors that, behind the scenes, Andrew and some of the guys were getting pissed because Akash wasn't coming back and they weren't allowed to address it until he did come back. And Charles was just like, all right, come back, dude, so we can address this and get over it already. And then he finally came back. And I mean, for what the episode was, it wasn't good, but it wasn't like the worst thing ever. I saw a bunch of those videos. The worst podcast in history. It wasn't the worst. I got what they were going for. They missed on that mark. But everything technically did get addressed. I mean, Akash's wife lied and still humiliated him and everything. But from what I envisioned it was going to be and how bad it actually was, it could have been a lot worse. That could have gone down a lot worse, and it didn't. And for the most part, people have moved on. We'll just accept the fact going forward that, Akash is a simp. Wife doesn't really like him that much. And tried to avoid his kisses. She's only with him for the money. All this type of stuff. But Akash, he brought it upon himself by trying to make his own chick famous. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.